nice with the sun. The trees are starting to change color, but most of it is still green. But you can see some of the leaves are turning yellow and red. I can't wait until all of the trees have turned color. It's so beautiful. It's like the forest is on fire. I love it. And the temperature drops as well, which is nice for him. It's still quite warm, and a lot of flies. I'm not sure why. It shouldn't be this warm in September. So we were out riding yesterday, and quite fast, quite a lot of tilt, so we'll see how much he can muster today. It's a bit cooler inside the forest though, so I think that out here it's quite warm. And we take it easy here. Ooh, good job. Good job. Nope. For some reason he always wants to go in there. Like, what is happening in there? We've never even been there. Cute but silly horse. Good job. So I thought I was gonna head into our new favorite trail. We actually went there yesterday as well. I love it, but you can only ride so far. I mean, you can ride further, I'm sure, but the road kind of disappears. And yes, considering I got lost in my last video, or the one before that, let's not push our luck, shall we? So I ride down to where the road ends and then we turn back. But yeah, it's super nice. And in here it's much cooler, so you can see that, yep, he's a lot more energetic. Woo, don't trip. So I've been trying to change the gates to be better on changing gates, so he doesn't do too much of the same one. Obviously You who've been watching my previous videos know that Tölt, which is the fifth gate of, or the fourth gate of the Icelandic horse, it doesn't come natural for us. We've been practicing it a lot, and now I feel like we finally learned how to Tölt. And then of course I want to Tölt all the time, but I have to think about him and making sure that his muscles get to rest. And I guess similar to how we think when we work out, like if you're a runner, you don't go running every day. You run maybe one day and then you do something else the second day to let those muscle groups rest. And I have to think a bit like the same with him. I can still Tölt every time we're out, but I try to put in some trot and some canter when he wants to, and a lot of walking and kind of getting all the 4 gates in our forest hack. So I don't know if you could see, but I did some trotting, and trotting actually, that was super easy for me when I started riding him because I came from a big horse. But now when we've been Tölting so much, I've kind of forgotten how to trot. So now I have to learn that. So it's always something, isn't it? But yeah, I think I mean, I know how to trot, so I think it's just a matter of brushing up on the knowledge. And trotting, I can have a lot more loose reins, and he doesn't get as as tight in his body, so I can let him stretch a bit. So we are coming up now on our little hack, a little additional hack here. He sometimes doesn't understand why we're going in here because it's not the way home, but he really loves it when we do. And here, it's so pretty here. The red and the yellow and the trees. It's so peaceful. I love it here. This spot here, I could sit for hours. So nice. Okay. Yep, just get your footing. All this red that you see, that's actually lingonberries. If you don't know what lingonberries is, you can Google it, but it's a berry, and yeah, it's really common here in Sweden. Lingonberries and blueberries, and we have them both here in the forest. So just as with the mushrooms that I talked about, berries like this is really popular to pick during autumn as well. You make jam out of it. Very good. You can see his ears. He's a happy boy. He loves it in here. And let's go. Ooh, good job. Good job. Here comes the tunnel. Good job. Yes. Rest. Rest a little. So actually I haven't ridden in here with you. I've done it without the camera, but this is the first time that you see it. So this is truly the deep forest. I really hope they don't take down all the trees and start building buildings here as well. Would be nice to have some forest left to ride in. So I ride up here. You will see that kind of gets thick vegetation up here. Yeah, you see. I'm sure the path continues. Actually, let's ride. Let's see. Aha, maybe it's further up. Actually, yes, okay, it's further up. Whoop. Yeah, here it is. Here it feels like the road ends. You can see it's I'm not sure actually what happens to the road. So oh dear, no. Okay, let's turn back. And home, you know, always faster, so enjoy the ride. Ooh, take a breath. Ooh, good job. Yes, stretch a bit. Take a breath, honey. He almost bucked there. I'm not sure if it was that he didn't want to or that sometimes he gets happy, if that makes sense, and he kind of starts twitching. So we usually call it he gets feeling. So it could be that. I think it was more that rather than, because if he doesn't want to, he usually just stops, like a full stop. And this was not that. This was more like, woohoo, something funny is happening and I get to run as fast as I like to. So I think it was more that. And you can see, I mean, he's happy now, so you're okay, honey. But let's take a breath. That's the thing though, I have very loose reins and suddenly he's like, okay, now I'm fine, I want to run again. And I'm like, well, okay, well, wait for me. Had to collect him there quickly. Oh, let's not be all over the place. he's a bit tired now. He wants to canter, but then it's like, not really. So we are just gonna head back the same way, and I'm probably gonna take it pretty easy because we kind of pushed him a bit here. So I will end the vlog for today, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe, it means a lot to me, and yeah, talk to you again soon. Bye.